With God's help and through the prayers of the Holy Fathers, Holy Sophia Prayer House presents a video prepared on an Orthodox Christian topic. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a spiritually beneficial and fruitful viewing. Patriarch Bartholomew and the Pope. We would like to express our concern over the arrival of the Pope of Rome in Constantinople and the reception he received there with the honor of the Patriarch. The Ecumenical Patriarch prayed with the heretic Pope, even referring to him in the Carex as the legitimate Bishop of Rome, which means trampling underfoot the holy canons. They even declared the Orthodox faith together. All this sounds like a clownery. Supposedly, the Pope recognized the Orthodox faith and rejected the heretical phrase, "and from the Son," or filioque. What a story, you know. The Orthodox Church says that the Holy Spirit proceeds only from the Father. Don't we say that he also proceeds from the Son? We say that this is a dogmatic error, and this is blasphemy, a denigration of the Holy Spirit. Look at the deceit that is taking place. The Pope supposedly changed his position, is deceitful, and wants to show the Orthodox that we have the same faith and that he himself has nothing against our faith and therefore says, yes. I also say that the Holy Spirit proceeds from the Father, and the naive Orthodox think that the Pope has renounced his error and is expressing his faith in an Orthodox way. What is actually happening? If you ask him what the papal belief is in this regard, he will say, I say publicly that the Holy Spirit proceeds from the Father, but I will not say publicly what I believe in my heart, that it also proceeds from the Son. This is how cunningly the heretical Pope tries to mislead the Orthodox. Do you see the deceit? He says out loud what we say, but he is silent about what he really believes and what is blasphemy against the Holy Spirit. Here is such cunning, and unfortunately, the Ecumenical Patriarch Bartholomew is also participating in it because he allows the Pope to play like this. It is very sad that the Ecumenical Patriarch is acting against the Church. The Ecumenical Patriarchate has been known for centuries as a patriarchate defending orthodoxy. Its patriarchs were great saints of the Church: Saint Gregory the theologian, Saint John Chrysostom, Saint Therese, Saint Methodius, Saint Photius the Great, and the Hesychast patriarchs Philotheos and Callistus. They were patriarchs defending orthodoxy, and, unfortunately, we see the opposite in their current successors. Since the 1920s, after the anti-Orthodox revolution in Russia, the situation in the world has been chaotic. It can be said that the overthrow of the monarchy by anti-Christian forces in Russia actually led to a world catastrophe. The Ecumenical Patriarchate had previously been the defender of the Orthodox faith, and the anointed kings of Russia had helped it in this. Let us recall that the Patriarchate of Constantinople, as well as some of the local Orthodox churches, switched to the wrong new calendar precisely after the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia. After this anti-Christian revolution, the Ecumenical Patriarchate found itself under the influence of England, America, and the Freemasons. Now it turns out that the bishops of the Ecumenical Patriarchate have American passports and, unfortunately, serve American political goals, a clear example of which is the creation of an uncanonical, schismatic so-called church in Ukraine by the Patriarchate of Constantinople. It is known that the ill-fated 2016 Council of Crete, held with the efforts of Constantinople, was protected by American special services. It is a sad fact that the Ecumenical Patriarchate of Constantinople is one of the ecumenical patriarchates in the whole world. Ecumenism is one of the first action plans of the anti-Christian forces. The first stage of the reign of the Antichrist is Ecumenism, which means the unification of all pseudo-Christian heresies and the involvement of the Orthodox in this abomination. The second stage is the growth of ecumenism into panecumenism, which means unification with non-Christian religions, Judaism, Islam, Hinduism, etc. They want to unite all this, make it some kind of syncretic religion, and the Antichrist wants the same. The hidden dark forces want everyone to unite religiously and politically. Haven't they already united Europe, which they have been trying to do for a long time? In religion, this anti-Christian unification is called ecumenism. Ecumenism and panecumenism are the religion of the Antichrist, and what we saw in Constantinople is a manifestation of ecumenism. We must be very careful, and we must follow those fathers who share, preach, and defend the teachings of the Orthodox Church. We must follow the Holy Fathers who defended Orthodox teachings even to their death. Monk Isaac. Basil the Great Monastery. Skita-Tbilisi Diocese, Patriarchate of Georgia. The sources are translated by docs.google.com. The spelling in the text may not correspond to the original, so please take this into consideration in advance. Respectfully, St. Sophia Chapel. May God bless you. Thank you for your attention. You have watched a video presented by Holy Sophia Prayer House. Please subscribe to the channel so that it may become more successful and its work may serve good and beneficial purposes even more effectively. May God help and bless you.